EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New England Patriots. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now you look at this Patriots defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down. A gain of 7.
60
First down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He's taken down at the
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a gain of 35.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
13 yards.
Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down.
Check. Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
A give for Taylor running right side. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And this taken in by Downs. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And the Patriots are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
They'll swing this out to Henderson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And who's got it? The defense does. They recover it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the scoring opportunity turned away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
Now it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. You look at this Patriots defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop. Held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Richardson yet again. A short one there, caught by Warren. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At their 48-yard line.
On the option to give to Taylor here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Richardson back to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37.
That's another Colts first down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Richardson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's another Colts 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Indianapolis.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. So no gain on the play. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's Taylor again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Colts on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Patriots are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Now 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've... And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Deron Payne drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return, Austin. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways. But right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On the ready. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Henderson. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready up.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
A gain of 3 yards.
They're going to look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll throw now on the final play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And running with power here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll tuck this, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ready.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, go.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
60 Eagles, 60.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
Down at the 35-yard line.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. And this one is right down the middle. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now Richardson. Flag complete to Downs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide up and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson looking to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nothing, 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle. Here's Taylor. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Check.
On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. 96 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
60 Bison. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards.
First down. A 41-yard gain. First down, Colts.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Caught by Wilson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and goal.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Buffalo 18.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
A 23-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots.
60
First down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to get that to his run back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. So left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Pats have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Patriots 24, Colts 20.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, it's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Richardson to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Now Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now we give to Taylor. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down, goal to go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he's going to take it all the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, fit me for a neck brace, partner. One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
This is 1st and 10. One last shot for Richardson. That's pulled in by Wilson. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
For a Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon.